Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to kick off our presentation today on homeowner engagement through empowered committees. This first slide introduces our overall theme for 2025, focusing on proposal empowerment and delegation. We'll explore how empowering committees can strengthen homeowner involvement and improve our community. So, let's dive in and see how these ideas can shape a better future for us all. Let's start by looking at the current situation. The LAWO board is made up of volunteers who are elected to represent homeowners. However, right now, the board isn't prioritizing projects effectively. This means we're not using our limited resources and time in the best way possible. As a result, some of our key objectives are getting delayed because we're spending too much time on less urgent issues. At the same time, we know our homeowners have a wide range of talents and skills that could really benefit our community. Unfortunately, we're not fully leveraging those skills to help build a stronger community connection. Additionally, the board hasn't been very effective in engaging and empowering homeowner-led committees. Some of these committees are just on paper. They rarely meet or take action. And we've also heard concerns about micromanagement, with some board members doing too much themselves, which leads to complaints that others aren't doing their jobs. Overall, this situation points to the need for us to rethink how we organize, delegate, and utilize the talents within our community to move forward more effectively. Let's talk about delegation and empowerment, two key leadership strategies that are all about getting work done through others. While they are related, they approach the process differently. Delegation is primarily about assigning specific tasks and responsibilities to team members. It's a way to distribute workload and ensure that the right tasks are handled by the right people. On the other hand, empowerment takes this a step further. It's about giving individuals the authority and resources they need to make decisions and take ownership of their work. When you empower someone, you're trusting them to use their judgment and initiative. In fact, empowerment builds on delegation. Once you've delegated tasks, empowering team members fosters a sense of autonomy. It encourages them to take initiative and feel more invested in the outcomes. Both strategies are vital in leadership, especially when aligned with the overall goal of developing a more engaged, capable team. When used effectively, they can significantly enhance team performance and morale. Now, let's take a look at the current committee sign-up sheets. As you can see, we have a variety of opportunities to get involved. First, there's the Finance Committee, which plays a key role in managing our budget and financial planning. Next is the Security Committee, responsible for ensuring the safety of our community. The Environmental Control Committee focuses on sustainability and environmental initiatives. We also have the Maintenance Committee, which keeps our facilities in top shape, and the Communications Committee that handles our messaging and announcements. The Welcome Committee is all about making newcomers feel at home, while the Social Committee organizes events to bring us together. Then there's the Common Grounds Beautification Committee, dedicated to improving our shared spaces, and the Social Media Committee, which manages our online presence. Lastly, the Nominations Committee helps identify and encourage leadership within our community. Getting involved in these committees is a great way to contribute and stay connected. Each one plays a vital role in maintaining and enhancing our community experience, tying directly into our overall goal of fostering a vibrant, engaged neighborhood. Now, let's take a closer look at the proposed streamlined committees. These are designed to enhance efficiency and focus within our community. First, we have the Architectural Control Committee, which is responsible for maintaining the aesthetic standards and ensuring new developments align with our community's vision. Next, the Finance Committee oversees our financial health, budgeting, and fiscal planning to keep everything on track. The Security Committee focuses on safety measures and addressing any security concerns residents may have. Then, there's the Environmental Committee, dedicated to promoting sustainable practices and environmental stewardship in our community. We also have the Homeowner Engagement Committee, which aims to foster a strong sense of community and encourage active participation among residents. Lastly, The administrative committee handles the day-to-day operations and administrative tasks, ensuring everything runs smoothly behind the scenes. By streamlining these committees, we're aiming to create a more focused approach, making it easier to address specific areas of community life efficiently. This structure supports our overall goal of building a more connected, safe, and well-maintained neighborhood. Now, let's take a closer look at how our committees are streamlined to focus on specific responsibilities, which helps us operate more efficiently and effectively. First, we have the Architectural Control Committee. Their duties are clearly outlined in our covenants and restrictions, ensuring consistency and quality across our community. Members of this committee are elected annually through a homeowner vote, giving everyone a voice in who helps oversee these important standards. Next, we have the Finance Committee, which plays a critical role in managing our community's financial health. They handle financial reporting to keep us transparent and informed. They also recommend the annual budget, making sure we allocate resources wisely. Long-range planning is another key responsibility, helping us prepare for future needs and growth. Additionally, the Finance Committee manages communication around dues increases, ensuring members understand any necessary adjustments. They oversee audits to maintain financial integrity, handle collections, and take legal actions if needed to protect our community's interests. Overall, these committees are structured to focus on their core functions, which aligns with our goal of maintaining a well-run, transparent, and responsive community. Let's take a look at how we've streamlined our committee focus and their specific responsibilities. First, on the security side, we have dedicated resources to ensure our community remains safe. This includes regular monthly security reports that keep us informed about any incidents or concerns. We also utilize security cameras as a key part of our surveillance strategy, helping us monitor and respond quickly if needed. Moving to the Environmental Committee, their role is crucial in maintaining our natural surroundings and ensuring sustainability. The Lake Maintenance and Management Committee focuses specifically on our lake, overseeing its health and appearance to keep it a beautiful feature of our community. The Common Grounds Beautification Team works to enhance the visual appeal of shared spaces, making our community more inviting for everyone. For general maintenance, we have established contracts that help us efficiently manage repairs and upkeep. When issues arise, residents can submit maintenance ticket emails, allowing us to address concerns promptly and keep everyone informed. Overall, these streamlined committees and their clear responsibilities help us stay organized, proactive, and connected as a community. Now, let's take a look at how we've streamlined our committee focus and their specific responsibilities. First, we have the Homeowner Engagement Team, which plays a vital role in fostering communication and involvement within our community. This includes managing our communications, like social media, signage, and other channels to keep everyone informed and connected. Next, there's the Welcome Committee, which is all about making new homeowners feel at home and integrated into our community. The Social Committee handles event planning and management, creating opportunities for neighbors to gather, socialize, and build relationships. We also have our website team, responsible for maintaining an accessible and up-to-date online presence. Moving on, the Administrative Committee manages essential tasks like recording minutes, and we're employing voice-to-text transcription and AI summaries to make this process more efficient. The Information Security Committee focuses on securing our digital data, with Dropbox serving as our storage unit for important documents. Lastly, the Nominations Committee takes care of documentation needed for legal opinion requests and ensures transparency and proper governance. Overall, this streamlined structure helps us focus our efforts on what matters most: engaging our homeowners, maintaining security, and ensuring smooth administrative processes, all aligned with our goal of a well-organized and vibrant community. Now, let's explore the differences between the focus areas of the board versus the committee. Starting with the board, their main role is to set the overall priorities and policies that guide the organization. They focus on the big picture, often using tools like the Eisenhower Matrix to determine what's urgent versus important. Once these priorities are established, the board delegates the implementation to the committees. They also review and discuss the recommendations brought forward by the committees, deciding whether to approve or deny them. On the other hand, committees have a more detailed and operational focus. They define their specific mission within the organization, setting clear priorities aligned with the broader organizational goals. They prepare monthly performance reports to keep the board informed and ensure transparency. Additionally, committees do due diligence. They gather all the necessary facts and data to thoroughly evaluate any proposed changes or new initiatives. This diligent preparation allows them to make well-informed recommendations, supporting the organization's effective project implementation. Understanding these distinctions helps us see how the board provides strategic oversight, while committees handle the detailed work needed to turn that strategy into reality. This division of focus ensures that the organization functions smoothly, with clear roles and responsibilities at each level. Let's take a look at how board and committee meetings work together. The board generally meets once a month, and these meetings are open to all homeowners, which promotes transparency and community involvement. During these meetings, you'll see agenda items that include reports and recommendations from various committees, delivered by their chairs. This setup allows the board to discuss these recommendations openly, and if needed, vote on motions right there in the public meeting. Now, on the committee side, they also meet once a month. Anyone who signs up and is interested in contributing can join a committee, making it a great way for homeowners to get involved. These committees are responsible for defining their scope and objectives, which they then present to the board for approval. Within each committee, members choose a chair or a spokesperson to lead their efforts and represent the committee's work. Every month, they prepare reports that document what they've been working on, their activities, and any recommendations they want to bring to the board. These reports become a key part of the board meetings, helping ensure that community decisions are well-informed and collaborative. Overall, this structure fosters communication, transparency, and shared responsibility within our community. Let's take a look at this Eisenhower matrix example to see how it can help us prioritize tasks effectively. Here, we've outlined the proposed plan for 2024, focusing on the LAWO HOA project management. As you can see, the matrix divides tasks into 4 quadrants based on urgency and importance. This approach helps us identify which activities require immediate attention, which ones we can schedule for later, and which tasks might be delegated or even eliminated. The key takeaway here is that by applying this framework, we can ensure that our efforts are aligned with strategic goals, avoiding unnecessary stress or wasted time on less critical tasks. It also encourages us to be intentional about how we allocate resources, making sure that we're focusing on high-impact activities. Overall, this example ties into our broader theme of effective project management. By using tools like the Eisenhower matrix, we can make smarter decisions, stay organized, and ultimately drive the success of our initiatives, such as the LAWO HOA project. Let's take a closer look at the Eisenhower matrix and why it's such a powerful productivity hack. Essentially, this tool helps us prioritize tasks based on 2 key factors: urgency and importance. When you categorize your tasks into 4 quadrants, urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important, it becomes much clearer what to focus on first. The most critical quadrant is the one with urgent and important tasks. That's where your immediate attention should go. But what's equally valuable is dedicating time to important but not urgent activities, as these often contribute to long-term goals and personal growth. By visualizing your workload this way, you avoid the trap of constantly reacting to urgent issues and instead stay proactive about what truly matters. This aligns perfectly with our overall theme of effective time management. It's about working smarter, not harder. So, using the Eisenhower matrix isn't just about organizing tasks. It's about shifting your mindset to prioritize strategically and ultimately boost your productivity and effectiveness. Let's take a closer look at the Eisenhower matrix. This is a powerful tool for prioritizing tasks based on two key factors: urgency and importance. On the matrix, you'll see the axes labeled urgent and important. These are the critical dimensions we consider when managing our workload. In the top right quadrant, where both urgency and importance are high, we find tasks that are critical and need to be addressed immediately. These are the tasks that often demand our attention right now. Moving to the bottom right, where tasks are important but not urgent, these are the strategic activities that contribute to our long-term goals but might not require immediate action. On the left side, tasks that are urgent but less important tend to be interruptions or distractions, things that demand quick attention but may not significantly impact our objectives. And finally, in the bottom left, we have low urgency, low importance tasks, which are often things we can delegate or even eliminate. Understanding this matrix helps us focus on what truly matters and avoid getting caught up in less impactful activities. It's a great way to make smarter decisions about how we allocate our time and energy, keeping us aligned with our overall goals. This slide doesn't contain enough information. That's why we're moving to the next slide. Let's take a look at the focus and agenda for the LAWO board meetings. One key principle we emphasize is that not all projects are equally urgent or important. So, during our meetings, we prioritize the D0s first. These are our most urgent and important projects. It's crucial that our detailed agendas start with updates on these D0 projects to ensure we're addressing the highest priorities right away. For the scheduled projects and committee reports, we ask the project or committee leaders to provide brief status updates. This allows us to gather feedback from other board members efficiently and keeps everyone informed. Delegated projects should have a designated team leader who submits regular status reports and requests for approval to move forward. These reports are reviewed by the board to ensure alignment and oversight. If the project leader can't be present at the meeting, a written report should be prepared and read aloud. When it comes to new business, like discussing new projects, these should be saved for the end of the meeting. We then take a vote to determine where each project fits into our overall project matrix. Some projects might be placed in a not now category. Think of this as a parking lot, meaning we'll revisit them once the urgent and important projects are resolved. Also, questions from the floor shouldn't turn into problem-solving sessions during the meeting unless they've been assigned to a specific project leader for follow-up. Regular meetings are essential. We aim for monthly in-person executive board meetings, which are open to homeowners to attend. However, non-board members should stick to the agenda, and confidential financial or legal matters are reserved for private sessions. Finally, where possible, we want to move toward bi-monthly or quarterly public board meetings. These are great opportunities for homeowners to attend and participate, fostering transparency and community involvement. Overall, this structure helps us stay focused, organized, and aligned with our goals.